Yay! I don't wanna miss you, baby. I can't forgive you. Lord, I'm gonna miss you, miss you. Hey, Mike Brookfield here. Welcome to the Eric Clapton Scrapbook number 6. But like I always say, it's not like the 6 Eric Clapton lessons here. This channel is full of Eric Clapton stuff, so please go and check it out. Amongst other things, jazzy things, Stevie Ray Vaughan-y things, my album music and all that kind of stuff. So what's going on? How are you getting on with these things? You getting on okay? We're on a nice roll. We've been doing this for a few weeks now, haven't we? And just trying to make it pretty simple, not complicated. We'll check out a bit of some Clapton lead stuff and focusing on one song, but not overcook it, as in kind of like try and learn 14 choruses of a blues or something. Just keep it narrow and deep, as they say. So this week I thought, weirdly, I think I'll do Tearing Us Apart, because he's on tour at the moment and apparently he opened one of his shows with that, and I thought that's cool. I love that track. And before I had a chance to click on Tearing Us Apart, I actually clicked on Miss You first, and I thought, hey, that's a good one. That's a cracking, expressive, guitar solo. It's kind of in line with that Journeyman series I did recently. I did nearly the whole album, didn't I? I did like 9 out of the 12 tracks or something. I must go and finish that off. But it's in that kind of 80s Clapton style, and I love his sound in this era. I love his sound through nearly all eras. I don't think there's an era I kind of go, ooh, I don't like that. It's always cooking, but different. It would be boring if it was all the same throughout his whole career, wouldn't it? So yeah, Miss You. This is from August, from the 86, 87, and this is around about the time that I discovered him really, properly. I was aware of him and listening to stuff, but I bought this album, August album, out shopping with me mum and dad in like a supermarket, and I just love the expressiveness. It's really, he really kind of rips the guts out of things when he's playing. It just sounds so much more expressive than 99% of all guitar players to me. That's just my thing. That's just what I connect with, So can you see my Lowell George t-shirt there? There's no, you've got to kind of keep the t-shirts interesting, haven't you? Found this recently. We've got a lot of stuff in storage at the moment. It's like, wow, I don't even remember buying that. Anyway, Lowell George, another one of my heroes. Not just for the guitar playing, probably the greatest. What a great singer. Amazing. Anyway, back to Clapton. So what I just did there is I played along with the intro and the first kind of like verse chorus, if you like. So I'll go through that because if I was you, what I would do is I'd be learning that intro solo and then taking some of those ideas and just kind of jamming over the track. And because it's E minor, you can just go to town on your... You can go for those... really gutsy, heart ripping out kind of stuff. it's really good fun to play. Okay, let's check it out, will we? So what I'll do is I'll play through the intro solo, and then I'll break it up into like 3 sections or something. So you've got this. Okay, so that's the main intro solo. Really good fun. I'll break that down. So the first kind of, let's have a listen, will we? Time for a coffee. And again, soaring guitar. One more time. So he's going for that. Like, again, my sound, weirdly, if I go on the bridge pickup, because it's a humbucker, it's probably overkill. And then on the middle pickup, it's not quite as soaring. I'm not trying to emulate his sound. I don't have a chorus vibe on it, or you can see his guitar sound is a little bit more affected in this era. I'm using the 1973 Marshall behind me. Can you see it? The purple one there. I'm using a power station, so I can crank it but turn it down. There's a slight echo. Slap back. In there, so it doesn't sound super dry. It's got a little bit of sustain to it. So he starts with this. You know, you can actually do it on the second string. You know, or... And then... So he's doing a couple of really cool devices here. I like some of the comments you guys have been leaving, like, you know, about seeing the detail, seeing the value in the detail. Yeah, I love that, because it means that the people watching this and getting into it are getting it. You know what I mean? Because we can all learn long solos note for note, but you know, it's the subtleties, it's the kind of like the detail that make it just sound super cool. Like when he bends, so after he's done that, he goes into this, you know, bending on the second string 15, and then plays a pre-note, pre-bend kind of thing, and then 2 bends, and then one quick one, bend down. So all together. So I'll play that better. I'll play along with the track there, will I? Love that, don't you? The way he kind of soars into that first bend. You know, you need slightly higher gain probably than I've got here. If I went onto the bridge, maybe, but it doesn't really have the same kind of sound. But there's a sustain to his sound there, which is really, really nice. Okay, let's check out the next part of the lick, which is. I was thinking Chuck Berry. Because it's Chuck Berry, it's Johnny B. Good, isn't it? And all of those, you know, it's funny how those rhythms, this is the mid-80s and this is like a pop rock tune, but you can still hear the thread of authenticity to the blues in there, you know. worth analysing, worth talking about, because it's interesting, isn't it? 1 minute it's just blues, next minute it's pop rock, but you've still got those rhythms and similar devices going on. So anyway, you've got this. I'll do that again. And then you've got that. So you've got. I'll play along, will we? It's almost those kind of like boop that boop that boop that boop that boop, you know. It's the spaces between the notes, as they say. Okay, let's check out the next bit, which is this one. Okay, it's kind of slightly harder to hear that, isn't it? So you've got this. So classy stuff, let's try it. It's kind of hard to jump in on this loop. One more time. So I'll play the whole, that phrase again. Woo! I'll do it slow. So, you know, you've got bend down, bend down, bend up, pre-bend, as in play it while it's up. And then the last note is like the first note of the verse. Don't change your mind, I ain't got the time to sit and wonder. The state of mind. So that's C to G, D. I've got choices all around me. C to G, E minor to B. I won't be spending too much time at home. And then you got the chorus, which is E minor, C, G's way. Lord, I'm gonna miss you, baby. I can't forgive you, but Lord, I'm gonna miss you, miss you. I'll do it all again. A. I'm playing an A7, E minor. A7. It's like a pre-chorus, isn't it? C to G. See the way I'm playing like a power chord G? I've got a G, octave, and then the B, sorry, the D. Like that. So I'm on the 6, the 4, and the 2nd string. And then D to the A. I tend to play power chords like that a lot. It's more open. E minor. Lord, I wanna miss you. Lord, I wanna miss you, baby. I can't forgive you. Lord, I wanna miss you, miss you. It's a great one to jam along for a guitar solo as well, because you can just, you know, use all those things we've been learning over the weeks of scrapbooking. Okay, I might just do what I did at the beginning, just play through that, play through the first solo and the verse and chorus there, just to kind of wrap it up. But that's fun, isn't it? What a great track. No wonder he played this a lot live, because it's just a really dynamic and fun. It's dancey. It's got a lot of elements. It's entertaining, you know what I mean? And it's got that thread of authenticity back to the blues. It's expressive, emotional. You can connect with it. It's stories everybody can connect with. Okay, Miss You. That was a good one. I enjoyed it anyway. It's very early to be recording these. It's still only 9:54 in the morning. So I woke up quite early this morning. I thought, right, what am I going to do for the scrapbook today? So I went kind of rooting around. So yeah, this has all happened quite quickly. So I'm going to try and do a live stream at the end of the week as well. I was supposed to do one last Saturday, but the gods of live streaming weren't aligned. I couldn't get up and running. There was just too much going on with kids and gigs and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to try and find a time where it suits, where I can do it regular every week. But I'm going to do one at the end of the week. Not sure what time yet. Please look out for it. And I'm really enjoying this series. If you are as well, please like, subscribe, say hello, check out my albums. If you're interested in lessons, give us a shout. And I'll speak to you soon. Let's give this one a whirl again for a bit of fun. C, G, E minor, B, E minor, C, that's just round and round.